Ghost's no phones policy caused some massive lines in England. This is another one that you sent me, Joey, that I thought was a good one to talk about because I like this mentality. I'm not the hugest fan of Ghost's music. I've tried. I've listened to a bunch of their stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad. It's just not my thing, I guess.
Same.
Ghost has instituted a no cell phones policy for their current world tour. Fans have to put their phones into yonder pouches provided by the venue before going to the show, and it seems like complaining has been kept to a minimum. Though the band's April 20th show in Birmingham, UK saw lines of up to an hour and a half outside the venue, which a lot of people have reported was due to the phone ban. One concert goer on X even reported waiting over 90 minutes, saying, "Been queuing for Ghost." I love how British people talk. I'm queuing. Been queuing for Ghost for 1.5 hours.
I was surprised
at 6:30 and band at 8.
What were you saying, Joey?
I said I was surprised the headline didn't use the word queue.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that thing about the word Q is like the letter and then it's followed by like 5 silent letters?
Yeah, dude, that's so weird. Queuing, we were queuing. Anyway, sorry, British people. I just think it's cute.
Queuing
for 1.5 hours and still not in. Ropes at 6:30 and band at 8. Whose idea was that? It's almost like Utilita Birmingham forgot there's 16,000 people to seat. Absolute shit show. So that must be the venue. The Utilita Arena. God, say that 5 times fast. And Ghost have not yet commented on what happened and why the cell phone collecting took so long to get sorted. So why isn't anyone allowed to use their phone during the show? According to Ghost mastermind Tobias Forge in a recent interview with Planet Rock, it's because Forge feels everyone was more connected with the music and having a better time when phones were banned during the Right Here, Right Now filmings. So why not make that a universal experience? I really want to underline the band has nothing to do with, let's say, copyright control. It's not that we want to sit on all the material and we don't want anybody to monetize Ghost videos. It has nothing to do with that. I appreciate that. Right Here, Right Now, the film, the essence of messaging in that film was exactly that. But also, us collectively making that film. We filmed 2 shows in LA in front of audiences where they had to put their phones into pockets. You don't give it away. You have your phone. You don't have to worry about that. If you need to call, you can go out. If you need to take a photo, you can take a photo of yourself in the lobby. That's fine. What ended up happening was that we had such an engaged crowd that seemed joyous in a way that I had to go back years and in time since I last saw a fully engaged crowd where everybody's actually watching the show. They don't have to watch me, but they're watching the band. He continued, I don't want to turn this into an ageist thing where I'm going to tell 14-year-olds everything was better back then, but I swear that the experience of shows and making of memories, the making of magic was much more powerful. Some of the best shows I've ever been to, I have maybe not even seen a picture from because they all live here in my head. They live in my core. That's the memory I have of that. And that is an experience I wish for. Obviously, the part of our crowd that are older and more aware, maybe this becomes a little bit nostalgic then, but I really believe that the younger portion of our crowd will, as they did in LA, come out saying, like, that was not only a great concert, that was also an overwhelming experience because I do believe you will feel that. What do you guys think?
agree.
Yeah, I kind
of. They didn't like make you put them in pouches or anything, but Maynard just kind of scolded everyone and was like, "Put your fucking phones away. Like, enjoy the music. You can take it like some." That's always been my thing. Like, I'll record a song or two, but it's like someone is recording the concert. You can watch it later if you really want to, or like show people. But like, just enjoy the show. You paid money for it. Like, why are you paying to watch it on your phone? Like,
it's a different time, my friend.
I think if I don't know, if a band's going to do that, that's great. But then the venue better have something in order when you get there.
Yeah,
they pulled that from.
It sounds like it's the venue's fault, not the band's. So
yeah.
I was just going to say that you touched on the point I was thinking about because that's Kill Tony and all those guys do that. So you can't.
They pulled that from comedy.
Comedians do it because they don't want, like, they're working on bits that aren't fully fleshed out yet, and they don't want people like posting them and shit. And I get that. It's a little bit different when it's like a public tour, but also, I mean, why not? Like, if you're, especially if you have like an elaborate stage show that you want people to be looking at, like, make them put their phones away, make them put it in the bag. I'll
You
do
can
it.
put
if
your
it's a-
phone away for an hour and a half to watch a concert. Like, come on.
Yeah, what are you, 12? Remember?
So was that tour or that stuff only happening in England?
The Ghost one? Well,
Yeah.
here's some of the tweets from the event, just so you can see the lines and stuff.
Or has Ghost done that in the States?
I don't know.
Because I think it's hard, and I'm half joking here, but I think it's harder to tell Americans to do this kind of thing than British.
Well, I mean, he did say the way they got the idea from the thing they filmed in LA,
Yeah.
Okay.
where they had 2 nights with no shows. So I mean, they have done shows here like that, and but I think they're just starting their tour, and so they're probably starting in Europe, and they'll probably be over here in a couple months, I would imagine. Skeletor, that's a cool name. That's a good
Yeah,
idea
that's
for a
dope.
name too. Great idea. I love the play on words. Reaches to the Library of Birmingham as far as the eye can see, so you can see some of the pictures.
Birmingham.
Birmingham.